once again, Epic Pro Wrestling fans. Jordan Castle here on the call alongside the one and only Pinky Santino. We are coming at you from Cudahy, California for the Better Each Day 2 kickoff. The pre-show. Call it what you will, Pinky. We're giving the people a little something extra here tonight.
Oh yeah, Jordan, and it looks like we have a whole mouthful of something with CJ Tino, the deadlift king in this one. Extremely impressive.
Sorry, Pinky, you said mouthful?
Oh, mouthful, yeah.
I don't want a mouthful. I don't want a mouthful of anything you're talking about, Pinky Santino.
Oh, relax. I'm just saying, it's not only going to be a taste, you're going to get a full serving in this match.
All right, you saved it there. Nevertheless, here comes Chaz Price, no stranger to Epic Pro fans. We've seen him a couple times here on the Epic Pro kickoffs from Cudahy, but clearly not making friends with the Epic Pro faithful despite his familiarity.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he's too concerned about making friends. He just wants some victories, trying to make a name for himself right here. Oh, that's kind of popular right now, trying to make a name for himself, you know.
Seen him. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Whoa, about to make a name for myself. And indeed, Chaz looking to do just that. CJ Tino, though, in his Epic Pro debut, definitely looking to get some eyes on him. Make it to Epic Pro proper. And a win here tonight in the prelims would do a very, very long way in making that happen. Both of these athletes setting the tone, setting the pace for the rest of the evening. As the bell sounds, referee Chris Massey to officiate. We're underway.
Oh yeah, and once again, CJ Tino, he calls himself the deadlift king because, you know, pound for pound, he's probably one of the strongest guys in the locker room.
He also calls himself Mr. 551. You talk about that deadlift, it doesn't matter how big or strong or dominant you might be. If you are 551 pounds or less, CJ Tino can deadlift you. It's amazing the power this guy has, and frankly, it's deceptive given his size.
Almost definitely, but look at that Chaz Price. Grabbing that side headlock.
Chaz Price with the height and size advantage here. The height advantage, I shouldn't say the size advantage, the height advantage here. Working over CJ Tino with a headlock, but Tino trying to muscle him down to the ground. Tino, of course, a graduate of the NJPW Academy, training under the likes of Cudahy and Fred Rosser, and the growth, shoulders down. Kick up from Price. The growth we've seen from Tino in recent months as a result of that training camp is second to none, Pinky.
Almost definitely. You are not lying there. And look at this. I don't think Chaz was expecting this from CJ Tino. I
wonder if there's a part of Chaz that maybe saw Tino as unfamiliar to Epic Pro, thought this was going to be an easy night at the office, given his regularity here on the kickoff free on YouTube. Whatever it might be, bit off more than he could chew, clearly underestimating Tino and needing a cheap shot to get the upper hand here.
Oh, but look at this. Oh, wait. Oh! Big shot right to the midsection.
It doesn't matter how chiseled that midsection is.
And the first clean shot has been served up for the night.
Now Chaz Price in firm control of CJ Tino. Something tells me, Pinky, might be the first. It won't be the last.
Did you hear that?
I heard it. I think CJ Tino felt it. You see pain etched across the face of Mr. 551 here.
Oh, look at this. Sends him off for blood. Up and up. CJ Tino comes off the ropes.
Tino suckering him in addition to that power. He has that speed. He has that explosivity. And we're seeing it here. Keeping Chaz Price on his feet. Catches him here thinking backslide. No. Russian leg sweep.
Oh, look at this. He's not done. 1, 2.
No. Only a 2 count here. A very, very impressive flurry from CJ Tino, able to evade for one moment and use that opening to get that offensive flurry.
Almost definitely, you're not lying there. And look at this, oh! Look at that, answering back with the shot to the midsection, and oh!
Now, Pinky, let me ask you, who's your favorite? Who's your pick here? Who do you say picking up the Duke here in our prelim, our kickoff?
You know what? CJ Tino's very impressive right now. But to be honest, Chaz has been very impressive in the past, so I'd like to see what he could do. So I'm going to have to go with Chaz in this one.
Irish whip. Chaz, baby, heard you now. Perching CJ Tino on the top rope. Looking to make good on that prediction, but Tino with an answer. Sweeping CJ Tino and clipping him on the neck. Really nasty landing there for Tino. The back suplex. That was ugly, Pinky. Into the cover.
1, 2. Oh. He picked him up and dropped him right back on that neck, just like it.
You can see Tino still favoring the neck here. That is really, really bad landing there. Really scary landing, quite frankly, for CJ Tino.
Most definitely, with all those nerves and all that, so much of your body is controlled with the nerves in your neck, so it's very dangerous. And look at him, just driving that knee right to the back of the neck. He's found his bullseye and he's going for it.
Again, it might not be agreeable, it might not be moral, but for Chaz Price, it is the smart move as a smart professional wrestler to isolate an injured body part. Vertical suplex, rolling through into a cover. No, shoulder up from CJ Tino.
He might. I think Chaz should have pushed him down more on the shoulders instead of pinning him, looking like the Little Mermaid on the rock.
Yes, I think that's the Achilles heel of Chaz Price, right? He's the Ursula. He's the villain to the Cudahy faithful. He spends so much time jaw-jacking with the people that he takes his eyes off the prize, and maybe costing him here, as Tino looking for the reversal, looking to reverse the momentum here.
Oh, look at him, just shots right to the midsection.
Unable to reverse the momentum, but Tino instead lands on his feet again, looking for that backslide. But Chaz just too tall, Tino too tuckered out, perhaps too much damage done to the neck.
Oh wait, look at this, look at this!
Lands on his feet! Incredible athleticism! Small package! Oh!
Only a 2 count, he almost snuck it out. Oh my God! Big leg lariat by Chaz Price.
This could be it, Pinky.
1, 2!
No! We talk about Tino's strength, we talk about Tino's speed. He is also as resilient as the day is long. He's got grit, Pinky.
Almost definitely, and you cannot teach that. Grit comes from your heart. You cannot learn grit from anywhere. And CJ Tino's got it.
Oh no. Chaz Price, perhaps looking for the cop killer here. Trying to put CJ Tino away, but Tino wisely trying to use that size, that power, that mass to his advantage. Still, Price gets him up. In fact, not a cop killer, instead a submission maneuver here.
Almost an inverted, oh wait, look at this.
CJ Tino rises up to the electric chair, reversing, looking for the roll up here.
1, 2.
Chaz Price.
2.
Back and forth, tit for tat we go here, Pinky. The body scissors attempted by CJ Tino. Reversed into a submission from Chaz. I can barely make heads or tails of this, Pinky. I can barely tell who's in control. I believe it is Chaz Price taking us surfing here.
Oh yeah, almost like an inverted version of the campana known as a lucha libre maneuver right there. Trying to get to his feet, it looks like. Yep, he's got the campana. For those that don't speak Spanish, that's the bell. Swinging the bell right there. And
indeed ringing the bell of CJ Tino here. Come on, not this. Not with the injured neck. Digging that injured neck into the turnbuckle. Come on! This is sick, Pinky.
Well, like we said, Chaz Price not out here to make friends, out to make a name for himself, and that's exactly what he's doing. But might not be the best name according to these fans right now.
Listen, Pinky, that's fine. Making a name for yourself is one thing, all right? But to potentially limit or end a man's career, that's something entirely different. Oh! Big flying forearm there, following it up. Tino staggered. Another leg lariat. Chaz Price in firm control.
Oh, look at this. What is he setting up for here?
CJ Tino sends him on the apron. We'll never find out. Nursing not only that neck, but now the throat. He's grabbing at the arm earlier. CJ Tino in a world of hurt here.
Yeah, for those of you that don't know about those ropes, that's just a steel cable surrounded by a little bit of rubber right there. So
and a very thin layer of tape. Chaz Price just springboarded off of that steel cable, but no water in the pool.
And look at this. CJ Tino's getting his people right behind him.
Willed onward by the Cudahy faithful. That aforementioned grit and a little bit of adrenaline. The deadlift king looking to make good here in his Epic Pro debut.
Big right hand, one after another.
Enzuigiri kick from CJ Tino.
Did you see those dreads fly?
Chaz Price is on spaghetti legs right now, Pinky. The dreads are flying, and I think Chaz himself might be flying soon. Duck under from Tino.
Whoa!
Crossbody leg hooks. No.
Only a 2 count, I can't believe it.
And Pinky, let me ask you, what does CJ have to do to seal the deal? We've seen him hit Chaz with so much. What's next?
I think we're about to see it. He's going for that deadlift.
He's looking German suplex, but Chaz Price has other ideas. Elbows to the face, but CJ Tino will not go quietly into this log. No.
That deadlift bell in the back. This could be it. 1, 2.
No. Chaz Price gets the shoulder up, and the match continues.
And Jordan, I gotta say something. This is only the pre-show.
That's right, fans. If you're enjoying what you're seeing, head to Triller TV Plus, where the entirety of Better Each J2 is available, featuring Mike Santana, Josh Alexander, the Grizzled Young Veterans, and so many more. But right now, the waist lock is applied again. Tino looking for that German one more time. Chaz Price wisely holding onto the ropes.
Holding on for dear life. Oh no! Sent throat first right into that top rope.
That throat was already injured from the previous encounter, and now Chaz got him up.
1, 2, 3.
That's it. Very impressive effort from CJ Tino in his Epic Pro debut, but unfortunately, there was not 100% reason to remember the name tonight as Chaz Price comes away your victor.